Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a type of trail mix. So I'm just doing my own version, adding in some things that I think my kids will like and eat. So I'm going to add in some honey loops for a bit of crunch and crunchy bran as well, just for a different texture. This is high in fibre, nice and healthy. I'm going to add in some dried fruit. So I've got some banana chips, some mango. I've got some sultanas, so I haven't got very many, but I'm just going to put those in. I've got some dried apricots. Then I've got some pretzels for crunch. And I'm going to put in some pumpkin seeds. So this is going to be a nut-free trail mix, which I know is a little bit weird because trail mix always have nuts in, but we have people that are allergic to nuts, so we don't have them in the house. So I thought I'd put some seeds in instead. The kids quite like these. They don't really like these, but I'm going to throw them in anyway, just to see if A, they notice, and B, they eat them. These are crunchy chickpeas. So my eldest daughter loves these, but no one else does. They're gluten, nut, dairy free, only 105 calories per serve. And then as a little treat, I'm going to add in chocolate chips. So I have picked up free from chocolate chips, so this is going to be a dairy free, nut free trail mix. I'm going to keep this as a dry mix. I have seen some where people mix it all with butter and make it crunchy, but I want to try doing it dry just so that it's healthier, because obviously if you've mixed it full of butter it's not going to be healthy, is it? So I just want to see how it comes about and if kids like it. So basically I'm just going to combine all this in a bowl, give it a good mix, but this is what I'm putting in it anyway. Okay, so I'm not going to do any measurements. I'm going to kind of just do this roughly by eye, and I just want to try and make it quite balanced, but I also want to make a large batch of this. The recipes I was looking at said this can actually last 3 to 6 months in an airtight container. So I'm going to put quite a lot of the cereals in. Probably a little bit more of the loops because they're a little bit sweeter. Then I'm going to put some of the crunchy bran in as well. Just going to pour a good amount of those in. How nice this cereal is. Okay, so right now we've got about half a bowl of the cereals, so I'm going to add in the pretzels next. Now my kids aren't mad on pretzels, but I'm thinking in this they might eat it a bit more, so I'm just going to put a layer. It's about half a bag I've used of the pretzels. Okay, so I'm going to mix this together. I do it by hand. I've just washed my hands. Okay, it's just going to be easier. Okay, so now I'm just going to start adding everything else in. So let's start with the dried apricots. Haven't got a lot of these, so I'm just going to throw all of those in. The same with the sultanas. I don't have a lot of these either. Oh no, they're raisins, they're not sultanas, but anyway, so throw all those in. Banana chips. I'm going to put a decent amount of these in because this is a big bowl. We've got to remember the size of this bowl when we're trying to even this up. And obviously for everybody who doesn't have nut allergies, like add nuts into this as well, you know, peanuts, cashews, any nuts really, would work well in this. Gonna add in some of the mango. They're nice flat pieces. I haven't actually bought this bag of mango before. Not a lot in there, so I'm going to use the whole bag, which is 60 grams. I'm going to add in these chickpeas. They'll get lost in this amount, which I'm counting on. But if you can get your kids to eat these are brilliant. So I'm going to hide those in there. Stick in the seeds. This bag costs £1. I was really impressed with that. It's from Morrison's. Really, really happy with the price of that. I'm not going to go too mad on the seeds. They tend to eat seeds more when they're incorporated into a mix of something. So I don't want to go too mental. And last but not least, I'm going to add in the chocolate chips. Now I've bought 2 bags. They're 100 grams each, because I do feel they do need something nice. I know obviously the honey newts are sweet and the fruit is sweet, but I feel like it just needs something extra. I mean, that's quite a good amount actually, but I'm going to add in the second lot anyway, just so they feel like they're having a really naughty treat when actually it's only a little bit naughty. But this is a lot. So basically you can put in anything your heart desires. Don't have to copy, I can't even mix this. Don't have to copy what I have done. You can completely copy what I have done. It's completely up to you. Whatever you want to do, what you want your children to have, what they like, what they don't like. Oh, and I definitely need a bigger bowl. There's so many options of what you could add into this. And like I said, you can do the method where you coat all like the pretzels and the cereals and stuff in butter and bake it first, which I'm sure is really lovely. I just wonder if it's just added calories that aren't really needed. Like my kids would sit here and put this in a bowl and they just pick it and eat it. So that's what I'm doing for my kids. Right, so I've got an entire bowl full, and I am going to do some individual bags made up already, and the rest is going to go in a tub. So I'll show you how much we got. So this is the tub I'm going to put it in, and I'm just going to use this scoop to measure out. Now I'm just going to put them in little bags. Bear in mind my children are a lot older, they're not little kids. I think that's probably a good portion. I don't know. Like some of my kids are adults, some of them are teenagers. So just bear that in mind when you're thinking of portion sizes for maybe smaller children. And this cup holds up to 250 mils, which is a whole cup basically. So I'm going to do about 1.5 cups per serving. So I have 8 bags made up. That's about 1.5 cups of mixture. And then there's not too much in this tub, but that's just the leftovers. I'm going to fold up these bags, put them in the tub just to keep extra freshness. Now, one of the reasons I made the bags was for portion control. The other reason is so they're not picking out only the bits they want. I tried to mix them quite well, but anyway. So this is my version of trail mix. Let's see what the kids think about it. So all the kids really enjoyed this. They did pick certain bits out. They wanted to take them to work for the next day, and generally they just absolutely loved it. Huge success, and I'll definitely make different variations of them again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.